just if you went to high school and if you went to a good high school and you knew a lot of kids going to college, just remember that feeling. Just remember that feeling of everybody around you being excited. Like, yeah, I'm applying to this school because it's got this program that I want, and I'm applying to this school because it's my safety, and I'm applying to this one. I don't think I'm going to get in, and this one I'm sure I'm going to get in, but it's not the best. And I was like, I'm not doing any of that shit because it's never going to be good enough. You know, I'm I'm going to be equally fucking happy working a minimum wage job as I would be having all the money and all the success and the degree. There's nothing that I want to do. And one of my teachers went up to me and he says to me, "Hey, Steve, quick question. Where do you want me to send your recommendation, And I said, "Oh, no need." He's like, "Oh, come on, come on. Where are you applying? Come on. Where do I send your recommendations to, man?" And I said, "Oh, no, I'm not going to college." He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, nothing. I don't know. Obviously I'm probably going to end up having a job of some sort. He's like, "Oh, come on. Which college are you going to?" I was like, "No, I'm not going to college, and I'm certainly not applying to the kind of school that you need to get a recommendation to your teacher from." And my teacher was so crushed. Just just imagine having a student, reason why I'm supposed to have the money and the degree and all that. And nobody fucking explained it to me. Nobody ever made the case, Steve. Nobody ever explained to me, this is why you're happier when you have more money. This is why you're happier when you have more success. Because usually you don't have to make the case. Usually you have to tell. I guess everyone took it for granted. You have to tell kids that money doesn't make you happy. I was like, dude, you don't got to tell me twice. I got it the first time. Having more money isn't gonna make me happy. Got it. Fucking minimum wage job for me. Maybe I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll kill myself alone in an apartment. This was my future. Sorry for getting repetitious. But I want you gotta understand where I was when I started talking to her, you know? I took one look at her and I said, I took one look at her and I said, don't ever fucking look again. That is not for us. You know? Don't even fucking think about it. Because we're in the slow lane. I went to community college, and as soon as I got in, I forgot all about UCSD. I was like, I'm just going to putz around taking community college classes for the rest of my life. My mom tried to tell me to get a job, and eventually she gave up. So my parents paid for school, let me stay at their house, when they should have kicked me out. They should have said, get the fuck out of here. But my parents were just blindsided. It never fucking occurred to them that their son would just not go to college. It didn't occur to them. They didn't know what to do. So they were like, well, just keep going to community college until it works out. And I'm like, mom, dad, we all know it's not working out. I'm trying to be a professional musician. We all know I'm not going to make it. If I had been honest with them, I would have said, look, we know I don't have a future. But I couldn't say that to my mom. Too brutal. I can say it to her now. I'm honest with my parents now. But this is my biggest regret. I wasn't honest. I should have said to my parents, I should have told my parents, they should have been the first ones to know, right? I should have told my parents first thing, hey, mom and dad, I'm not going to college because I don't see any fucking reason why I'm supposed to have more money. It seems noble to be happy with less, right? I mean, the other thing is every morality tale always stresses the value of going through uncomfortable situations. Or doing stuff that's hard. Another one that I've often heard is like, if you get a job like McDonald's, that's really hard. I'm like, oh, that's hard? Yeah, but everyone's always saying that you're supposed to do hard shit, My dad once said to me, if you're unemployed for a long time, it's hard to get a job. I'm like, yeah, but I'm Aren't we supposed to do stuff that's hard? Oh, all of a sudden, if something's hard, I shouldn't do it? That's the... Okay. You know, so I get told over and over and over again the value of doing things that are hard. And then my dad says to me, well, if you're unemployed for a long time, it'll be hard to get a job. As if that alone will dissuade me. I'm really repetitious. Sorry. I just want you to understand why, like, you know, what happened next happened. You know? Because I could not fucking believe it when I found myself with the exclusive contract. Me, as a man who's been going to community college for too long, you know, half-assedly trying to be a musician, knowing I'm not making it. You know, I tried to join the Navy 2 times. They rejected me. But it was only a lack of imagination, right? You know, I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. And so I was surprised when a boy like me got asked out by a lady who is the kind of person with the degree and the career and the money and all that shit. She didn't know it. She didn't know it at the time. But I knew it. Well, we'll call this part 1, and I'll talk about more of my life tomorrow. Why not? Because I want to tell you my whole depression story. Goodbye for now.